Well, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing good. Whoa. Wow. It got dark quick. Let's see. I hate a lot of dead air. People who want to show. Good morning, Bat Mom. How are you doing this morning? Oh, there we go. Well, that's it. Mm. Before I get started this morning, I want to thank everybody for showing up. Good morning, Max. Uh, Thank everybody who joins in every morning and puts up with my bullshit. I hope his first 15 seconds is over with, so I drop that bullshit. Not that it matters for me, but if it so happens I get monetized, I will be retroactively demonetized for this video by saying bullshit within 15 minutes. Well, 15 seconds rather, which is just crazy. Morning, Ray. Morning, Papa. For those of you who are listening at work, um, I'm giving a warning right now that I might this might not be this is probably gonna not be safe for work for language reasons. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Hey, Lorette. Hi from not freezing England. Good for you. I hope it stays that way. Oh, I know, Bat Mom. I'm telling you right now, working with my kid, Lord have mercy, and bless his heart. Oh, it's pouring rain here, and it's like I wanna say what is it? It's 36 here, but God bless it, it's cold. That rain's just coming down. So, yeah, the struggles are real. I had to, uh, I had to go to the doctor yesterday, and I was stuck in the doctor's office, and my data plan for my phone is shot to shit 'cause, last weekend when, wife and the boy were down, uh, North Carolina, well, the weekend before that, my bad. Um, while they were in North Carolina, they used up all the data, and, oh, it basically turned my phone into a brick. I tried to get on YouTube, get into the comment section, let you guys know I was at the doctor's office, and I wasn't gonna be coming out anytime soon. I didn't get here probably till about, 12:30, 1:00, something like that, and walking through the door. I was there for a while. I had a good conversation with the doctor too. Um, not specifically related to my physical ailments or anything, but just what was going on in the world. It's just crazy how I get people to do that. It just happens. I don't know. It's a talent. I don't know. Curse. I don't know. But yeah, yesterday was a cluster. I do apologize for that. I wanted to be here, but couldn't. Want to let you guys know, but couldn't. And well, hell, I was running mega late this morning. Had to go out and do stuff. Had to pick up a new prescription. I'm on a new blood pressure medication for now. Trying to get that under control. Um, getting back on a regular diet, um, watching my watching how much I eat. I'm portioning my meals and getting a little bit more exercise and whatnot, but I don't know why, but I was in a mood when I woke up this morning, and, it's one of them days. I guess it's because it's just dreary as shit outside. That I thought about that. If I could have, I would have. It's just kinda like, "Oh, I need to hijack your shit for a minute." This is magnificent. Craig, this is wonderful. Congratulations, man. Getting off the CPAP is a big thing. That's amazing. That's that's wow. That's a success story. That right there is great. That's some good news. Something we need. Craig, congratulations, buddy. Yeah. 199 pounds. Morning, Maggie. Morning, Brandy. I don't know, the rant kinda the mood kinda went away when I got here and got online. It kinda calms me down being here. But I'm on my way to work. Work. Oh my god, no, 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 no. I'm on my way to the pharmacy to pick up my medication this morning, and, on the way, I'll take this back road, and, off to my left, in a little pine thicket, I see 4 deer bedded down. Now it's raining, it's cold, and they're just laying there. They got a little shelter from the pines, but not much. The wind's blowing, it's cold, it's raining, it's miserable out there, and I'm thinking, "Good God, how would we deal with that?" And a few more miles down the road, um, these people have a horse, he's outside in the rain, and he is soaking wet. I mean, he's glistening from the rain that's drenching him, and he's just milling around like it ain't nothing, and I'm thinking to myself, if one of our sorry asses was planted out there without a stitch of clothes on, without a way to get clothing in this weather right now, we'd die of exposure. We would die of exposure. Hypothermia would set in quick. We are weak, and that's something I've thought about for a long time. We're the aliens on this planet. We're the species that doesn't fit, and why is that? Is it something that were we seeded here? Were we genetically engineered to where everything was taken away from us? I mean, we already know that the so-called junk DNA that they used to describe it as is not junk DNA, it's just dormant strands of protein that do God knows what. Brian and Chewy go hiking. Good morning. Well, it's soon to be afternoon. Yeah, hey. Craig, I'm getting one of those scheduled here pretty soon. Now, hopefully, there was actually gonna be a top. Wow. Here we go again. Same old bullshit. Yeah. Here's my topic, you know? This is what I'm talking about tonight, today, tomorrow, what the fuck. I'm warning y'all, it's not safe for work today. Keep keep an earbud in or, keep the freaking, volume low on your speakers. Um, I think we're the aliens on this planet. I don't think we belong. We don't fit. We're a bunch of hairless monkeys that are brilliantly stupid. We think up of brilliantly stupid ways to destroy ourselves every freaking day. I mean, you think about the food we eat. We're being killed slowly by all the preservatives and all this other shit. You take a When I was growing up, we raised a garden every year, usually 2, and these were about half an acre each garden. So we had a whole acre of garden. I'm talking potatoes, beans, cucumbers, lettuce, corn, carrots, onions, a whole 9. We had a bunch, beets, turnips. We canned a lot of, food, froze a lot of food, and when it come right around harvest time, when we were harvest right when me and daddy would get through harvesting the vegetables and all like that, we'd hit the woods and then start harvesting meat for the year. I mean, daddy did pretty good on his own, but when I got old enough to get out there and, do what I had to do, it made a big difference. 2 of us putting meat in the freezer. But what I'm saying is the difference between the fruits and vegetables that was raised in our garden as opposed to what you buy off the shelves at Walmart or Kroger or somewhere like that is incredible. You take a you pull a tomato off the vine out of your garden, set it on your windowsill to ripen up a little bit. When it's ripe, within a couple of days, your spot starts showing up and it starts molding, start going bad. You take a tomato from Walmart, somewhere like that, on a windowsill, and it'll stay for a couple weeks. It's like plastic. So we're killing ourselves. Brilliantly stupid. We want to get away from what works that makes us live longer to what makes us richer, what derives more material gain. Oh, let's see. With my rants, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in chat. Let's see. The other day I promised something and I'm going to do it. If anybody wants to come on for a few minutes and have a conversation, come on. I meant to do that earlier, but I'm I've been out of sorts. I mean, how what when we're talking about us being aliens. Good morning, Uncle Bones, and all the strands of DNA that are inactive in our, in our DNA strand. I wonder what they activate. I wonder what powers and abilities have been stripped away from us to make us more docile and susceptible. I wonder about that a lot. I understand, Papa. I understand. I just threw it out there just in case y'all wanted to jump on. It's no biggie. You do, you do. You don't, it's no problem. No big deal. No pressure. No, nothing like that. Hey, Jay, I, s- I see you. Oh yeah, that's a given. Pharmaceuticals are handing out like M&Ms. Me and my doctor were talking about that, and actually, he was talking about going going all organic with his food, and he's doing the keto thing now, and he's doing the intermittent fasting thing now. He's older. He's a couple years older than me, and Michael Haywood, how you doing this morning? And no, it was a good one. How they put it. He said corporations had their fingers in every pie. They've run everything, and they're killing us. And it won't be long till we're all slaves. How many times have I said that? Have you guys heard me say that? We're slaves already. We're slaves to the grind all the day long. True freedom is hard to find, and the people who are truly free, you watch. You watch. People who are truly free are mocked and put down. Fuck 'em, man. I'm done. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, it goes back centuries, man. Rex. That's indeed right. Indeed, indeed. What's he trying to kill you? He can't get any money out of you if he kills you. Or is the big payday at the end of your cycle when, you get ready to kick the bucket? It's like, "Hey, I tried." The insurance company opens up the door for another one once you kick off. That's how that shit works. It's a vicious cycle. It sucks. It really sucks. Hate hitting y'all with such a heavy subject this morning, but God bless. Anyway, that was something I wanted to talk about this morning. Oh, Sandpiper. Morning. So like I said, it's gonna be afternoon. Got off to a late start. Oh, come on now. I'm wearing a Fitbit, keeping track of my pulse rate and my blood pressure. It's kind of cool. And broccoli is supposed to be a superfood. So I try and eat some as much as I can. All this processed food, man, so full of chemicals and all this other stuff. Oh, I don't oh, this is yeah. It's all poison. Absolutely. And it's all in our food. It doesn't matter what kind you get, whether it's, the green leafy kind or the kind in the package that says meat on it. Do you feel extra fit while wearing the Fitbit? No, I don't actually. Actually, it makes me a little anxious, to be honest. I get started looking at it, and I swear to you, I turn on, it checks my heart rate, 86 beats a minute. Then I turn it on again and it says 87, 88, 89, 90. I watch it climb like that, and anxiousness builds up. It's like, "Oh, shit. Here we go." So I worked over that. Oh, I don't doubt that. It's tied to a GPS on my phone, so yeah. Fuck it, let them come and get me. Can't get blood from a stone. I ain't got shit. Um, this is another thing my doctor was talking about. Depression in kids, the devices, all they don't walk anywhere, he said. They don't walk anywhere. They're on these devices all the time. Um, he's talking about even his son. It's part of the new world order, I do believe. Um, thinning the population, the elites, um, working us down to manageable numbers, um, thinning the population. And by the time everything's said and done, they will have their way, and we will own nothing and be happy. And this next generation coming up, they're used to all this. How can you tell somebody they're a slave when they've been a slave and don't understand what that means? What does it mean to be a slave? Or better yet, what does it mean to be free? Well, the thing of it is, looking back on it, the ancient Sumerian texts and, from what I've gathered out of it, we were made as a slave race, the human race, not just one color, okay? It's just what we were bred to do. Oh, Jesus Christ. And, I just I just think it never ended. It just moved from one place to another. Governments and, you know, more and more each day, I'm becoming an anarchist. More and more each day, as much as I hate it. And see, this right here, what you're going through right now is what I'm fearing for my son. Right now, he's in elementary school. He's got one more year of elementary school, and he goes into middle school. And you know goddamn good and well exactly what happens. Kids change at that point. They're they're around older kids, and those older kids around older kids than them, and they become assholes, man. And m my son is a sweet boy, and he has an innocence about him, and I promise you this, heaven help the son of a bitch that takes my child's innocence. Heaven help them, you know, bullies, but I've struggled with this, trying to get him ready for the bad shit, and I think my wife's kind of, turning a blind eye toward a lot of it. But like I said, we're a bunch of hairless monkeys that are brilliantly stupid. Some of us that have crawled up, like every one of you here, I account as falling into that category. All of us here have scraped and clawed and pulled ourselves out of that muck and mire to see exactly what that shit really is. And we want desperately to pull other people out of it to raise them to their full potential. But goddamn, if it just didn't, it's almost like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I believe you're right. The more I think about it, it's just I think, I don't know what to say about that. I'm no, yes, sir. Day by day, we're killing ourselves. Look, I got a vaccine yesterday for shingles. And let me tell you, I feel like shit right now. I mean, I felt worse, but, I don't feel great. Uh, the nurse gave me a shot, this arm right here, right up around it here in a circle, about that big around. It feels like I I played a losing round of punch buggy with Mike Tyson. This freaking arm hurts. Yeah, I'm not drinking a coffee today. Maybe little longer. Yeah, you're right. Uh, Bat mom shingles is no joke. Yep, that's how they get you. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's their goal. Klaus Schwab, evil bastards like that, and anyone who is in league with them are evil. I've looked into the face of evil. I've seen evil people. Evil people. It's like they have no soul. And the death and destruction of their fellow man, they're striving to be like gods is what their problem is, and we are ants under the boot heel of these people. That's how they look at us. We're insignificant, we're trash, and we need to be cold and controlled. They want that chip on our heads to help control our appetites. Population control, my friend. Population control. Starting with the if you look right now, you'll see that the younger generation, a handful of them, there's might be a handful of them that are social and will go out. Um, Last Friday, I saw a pile of kids going out and having fun, going downtown, and the bus was loud. It was alive, full of people. There was no fussing, no arguing. There was a lot of laughing, a lot of cutting up, and they were being social. I fucking loved it because they weren't on their phones. They didn't have their face buried in a text message, and they were actually trying to have fun and be people. And social distancing? Shit. What a There ain't no social distancing on that bus because there was 80 plus people. Now, maximum load on my 40-foot bus is 80 people. I had every bit of that at one point. One point, I had people standing and pushed into each I mean, they were like this up against one another, and it was cold outside. "Morning, Eris." "Oh, well, good afternoon. Good afternoon." And I could say that to everybody. Yeah, the trying is pretty effing successful. They're pretty fucking successful, they really are. Culling the herd, that's exactly what they're doing, Ray. They're it's population control. They're de-escalating, um, the population growth. They're wanting to cut it down. They actually want to depopulate the earth, um, through either chemical sterilization, the promotion of these, look, I have it's kind of a sticky situation to get into, uh, or a subject, not so much a situation, but a subject to get into. But when it's like Papa said, when you've got boys and girls not attracted to one another anymore, they would rather, get their fixations from the internet, and there's no population growth there. There's nothing. There's no enjoyment, no fulfillment, in each other's company. It's just not happening. So, you're absolutely right. There's no way in hell there's an overpopulation problem. These dumb shits that living in the cities tripping over each other's dicks, yeah, there might be that, but it has nothing to do with us out here in the country. I can stretch my arms just fine and not touch anybody. I can breathe just fine and not have to touch anybody. Uncle Bones, you're right about that. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I hope the people who voted for this shit can sleep at night. And as a matter of fact, I probably say they do because the ignorance runs deep. Runs deep. I know, right? There's still people here around here that are wearing a mask outside in the open. You know what my doctor was wearing yesterday? He was wearing his mask. He was wearing it. Was draped over his one loop was draped over his ear, and the other one was wrapped around his stethoscope. We just had a conversation sitting in the same room without that shit on, and he didn't care. He didn't care. It really it caps my ass. It really does. At the fact that all this shit is going on and nobody sees it. If they do, they turn a blind eye to it and say, "Oh, well, I know a couple people like that." It pisses me off so bad. I just wanna say, "You ignorant motherfucker. Pull your head out of your ass and look. See what's going on." But this has been the way of the world for a long time. A long time. This is just a replay of something that's happened centuries before. It's happened before. They're just thinking up new ways to do it. Where did they come from? One thing I'm gonna get onto right now when we're talking about voting, let's talk about voting for a minute. Let's talk about ballot harvesting. That's what the left has been religiously doing, and that's how they're getting their votes. That's how they're able to get all this stuff out there. Now the right says that, "Well, we're going to do better. We're not gonna do what they do." Don't be a dumb shit. Get out there and do your own ballot harvesting where it's legal to do so. There are states where it's legal to do so. As shady and shitty as it may seem, but it's true. It's all a freaking game, and we've got to play it. Now, I don't see myself right, left, or dead center. I'm kind of right, really. Um, I mean, I'm I would like to consider myself a libertarian, but like I said, more and more each day, I'm becoming more of an anarchist, and I'm like, "Leave me the hell alone. You do what you gotta do. Government should be small. I mean, super small." Let's talk about the political theater, Ray. Yeah, propaganda everywhere you turn, where we're, told what to do, what to wear, what to say, what to think, what to feel. We can't think for ourselves. Here's what I say about people wearing masks. If it makes you feel better to do that, do it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. You do you. It comes when it comes down to people infringing on my personal rights, invading my personal space, piss off. This is not directed at any of you. It's the other assholes out here. Mm, let's see. What does it say? There are booms all over the world. Some figure in about 20 years, the population will decline by 1 billion just by us dying and fewer to replace us. Demographics. Yeah. This is true. That's basically where I'm at, Max. M I've said it before, my lungs are trash. They're scarred up, from years of smoking and a couple bouts of pneumonia and bad flu, and, I mean, the last time I had a chest X-ray where they looked at my lungs, they said, "Oh my god." I said, "Oh my god, have you had COVID?" "Fuck no, I ain't had COVID." "What's wrong with your lungs?" I said, "It's fucking it's pneumonia and flu." Tore me up and years of smoking. Unfiltered cigarettes. Hold on, folks. Alright, sorry about that. Mike Kirkpatrick says, "After experiencing homelessness for the past month, I find it absurd that in Tennessee it's a felony to pitch a tent unless it's on private land." What the fuck? Really? Oh, wow. Wow. Two parts of the population, one that will wear a mask always in their own car types of always, and those who will never put one on. Well, I'm the one who never puts one on. I will sometimes put one on out of respect. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sit here and say that I never put a mask on. I'm not gonna say that. Every now and then I will, if someone asks me to. But when it comes down to somebody telling me that I have to, I will get up and walk away. I don't give a damn. Tell me I gotta do something, all I got to do is get up and get the fuck out. And that's one of the filthiest places on the planet. Only other places, only other place is more filthy than a bank is a ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. Ah, I find it hilarious. It's just, people do you. You do you, man. Don't, impose your shit on me. Sup, Rick? Yeah, for the most part, I'm a non-participant too, but yeah, yeah. So I was fighting some type of infection a couple weeks ago, but I took care of that. I didn't have to go to the doctor for that. Oh, Ray says I'm a non-participant. Max says, Ray, you won't get a trophy then. The purple hobbit. Oh, dude. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking through chat. Sorry about that. Um, I love you guys. I got you guys fired up this afternoon now. Free thinkers, people who think outside the box, and those of us who have, like I said before, scraped and pulled and clawed our way out of the muck and mire to see exactly what kind of shit we've been wallowing in for the past couple of 100 years, who are open to see the truth and know that there's more to what we are than what we've been given, if that makes any sense. There's more to us. I know there is. There has to be. It's all been written down. It's all been written down. The fact that the human race used to live for a couple thousand years at one point, and then all of a sudden 120 is about the shut-off point. That's the max. Why did that happen? Who did that? You don't hear a lot about disease. I mean, I'm sure it existed, but I'm sure we had a lot more going on than, we do now. This morning thing is something else. Let's see. Glad I'm glad you guys showed up. Disease. Yeah. Jordan Maxwell, looking at symbolism, hidden meanings of words like L. The one that really has been sticking with me here lately is the word L. E-L, L. L is, it dates back to ancient Samaria, roughly translated the lofty ones, the ones who held aloft, the ones who held in esteem, ones who are risen. L, the elites, people who are above us, the elites, people who are in political office are elected. They are risen above. They are they are put aloft. Yeah, Jordan Maxwell. You guys have a chance to listen to any of his talks. Go get on YouTube, type in Jordan Maxwell, or go to Spotify. There's a couple of channels there dedicated just to Jordan Maxwell. Listen to him. Manly P. Hall. For God's sakes, he should be a staple. Manly P. Hall. Once again, this book right here, Manly P. Hall. It's old. It's old. It's almost 100 years old. This text is almost 100 years old. It's still as relevant today as it was written then. Great work. L, God with a small g. Yeah, yeah. I was getting ready to get to that. We need to look at the symbolism that's in our government right now. The Washington Monument. The Secret Teaching of All Ages is a great book. It it talks a lot about the occult. A, a lot. And I'm looking into the mystery schools, digging in there. El Conquistador. Yo, what's up, Jeff? Jeff Rowe. Jay says, calling Jeff L. shithead. Here we go. Raphael, Mike L. Az Azrael or Azrael. The lofty ones. These are the names of the archangels. Yeah. Eric, you leaving, buddy? You have a good one, man. Thanks for coming out. You my OG. You know that. You're my OG, Hoss. Keep farting. Pat Mom says, Eric, keep farting. That's right. 54 minutes in. It'll soon be 12:30. Getting our uh getting our hour in. Thanks guys for you know for showing up, hanging out. And yeah, this is something I want to get into too. Angel is not what we've been taught or told, right? Everything to do with religion is not what we've been taught or told, you know? And that's a subject that's really going to get on some people's nerves. It's going to really rub some people the wrong way. I've talked about it before. I'm not sure if a lot of people are ready for that or not. Pierre Sabec, look into that. She's right. Um, there's a couple others that I to listen to that had their shit together, but something happened along the way and they lost their way. Um, Jay, have a good one, pal. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Don't shift the paradigm. Yeah. No, we can't do that, can we? Hey, Marty. Starting late. I'm probably gonna lay down after this because I feel like crap. Lord have mercy. Yep. Honestly, the comment about going into Walmart with a mask, I can't blame you because it's almost like a bank. I kid you not. You think about the dirtiest thing in the world is just money. How many hands has it passed through? How what amount of filth and funk have been on those hands? And jeez. Thanks, Marty, I appreciate it. Um, yes, like I said, the only nastier thing I could think of being in a bank is in a ball pit for freaking Chuck E. Cheese. This is correct. You know, whenever you exercise and, you're doing this to, promote better health, you're exercising, you're pushing the limits of your physical body. And doing that, you're causing muscle to grow, you're causing that muscle to consume the excess in form of fat as fuel. So when we're learning, we've got to learn how to bust past those barriers that have us chained down. And one of the things we've got to do is face our fears, those fears of indoctrination, those fears that indoctrination has put upon us, the brainwashing, the propaganda that everything has been just that has beat us into the ground. And we only look up to these so-called elite individuals who talk down to us and tell us what to think, say, and do, and what to believe. What is religion? This is your religion. This is what you're supposed to believe, and this is what you're supposed to die for. I mean, how much blood has been spilt on a basis of religion? I don't care what religion it is. It's an excuse. My God is the only God, and my ways are the only ways. You're a heathen. You're an infidel. Blah 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 bullshit. If hit that shift key and go into capital mode. Just shout it from the rooftops. I'm not gonna take your shit anymore. I'm gonna be a free thinker. I'm gonna dig in that box and pull out all the bullshit. We've pulled ourselves up out of the muck and mire this far. Why stop now? All right, Jen, you have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day. And we need to grow. I'm trying every day. Meditation, breathing, um, keeping everything under control as best I can. Right now, I'm gonna need a little pharmaceutical help because I've let myself get into this situation. But I do not intend to stay on this shit. I intend to get myself straight. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of takes a lot of time and dedication to get you get yourself physically to a point where you're in a state of good well-being and mentally. Mentally, man. I have a lot of work to do on myself. This is me. I mean, I've got a lot to do. Appreciate that, Brandy. Treat the symptoms and treat the cause. That's wise words. I love you, Ray. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I do. I love you. Um, I mean, I love each and every one of you, but, Ray, I do. I love you, lady. I do. Um, let's see. Yeah, I would love to. Moldavite? Okay. I'm, uh, I'm gonna start in on yoga, and breathing and meditation and couple that with some, weight resistance exercises. Get back into the gym, start lifting again. I need that discipline, the discipline that motivate meteor or Moldavite. How do you pronounce that? Is it Moldavite? 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 Hmm. No, I don't know. I'm just learning a lot of stuff. Yeah. Our medical profession only manages symptoms, and pharmaceutical companies that control research funding won't look at causes. Banks won't finance that kind of research. Just saying, absolutely, you don't get profit out of cures. If you're curing a problem, that means that less income. That's hurting your bottom line. We can't have that. Oh, some you got shot with a 223. Let me take a look at that hole. Oh, yeah, here's a nice little Band-Aid to put on this side and this side. How about that? That's what they like to do. "Oh, wait, you need another Band-Aid?" No, it was just a couple minutes later. "You need another Band-Aid, right? Here's another Band-Aid." They keep selling you Band-Aids, 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 and next thing you know, you're in debt up to your eyeballs because of fucking Band-Aids. I'm learning. Mhm. Look here. Just like road construction, always going on, but nothing gets done. Employment guarantee. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Eventually paving into your forehead. Child security. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, alright. I didn't go on quite the rant I was on when if I was able to tape the record the rant that I went on the way here, it would have been epic. I got it all out. That's my problem. I spew all out before I get here. It's probably a good thing, though. I was heated, boy. Heated, heated. Yep. Really? Yeah, I didn't go on the rant I wanted to go on. I really didn't. I stopped myself. I pulled the brakes. Tired myself out. I got it all out of my system before I actually got here. I figured I'd have more to say, but, I need to strike with the irons hot, I guess. I did tire myself out, that mom. Oh, wow. 67 minutes. Good afternoon, Nikki. Larry calls you raw dog? Yeah, uh-huh. I can see why. Well, glad you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by and listening to me run my mouth and have me put up my bullshit all morning. Um, if I missed anybody in the chat, I do apologize. I want to thank everybody. Everybody. My fur kid barking? Yeah, it is. Actually, it's my cat. She's sneezing. My little Miley Moo. My tortoiseshell tabby, who's just ornery as shit. Reminds me a lot of you, Ray. Love y'all. Mean it. Bat mom. Take care. Um, see Ray. Darling, slow and steady wins the race. It's those fad diets is where you drop pounds quickly and you fall off the wagon and gain twice as much back. Slow and steady. Where you're if you're making progress, that's all that matters. It's all that matters. Ain't that the damn truth? Shit. I might check that out, Jeff. I think I'm free today. That's right. Sandra, you have a good one. Way to go, Papa C. Craig, that's proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you. Inspiration, man. Inspiration. Makes me wanna get off my ass and actually do something. I can't drink alcohol much anymore either. I just don't. I used to love it. I used to love drinking, but I just don't. I don't care for it no more. All right, I'm gonna jump off of here. I wanna say thank you once again, everybody, for coming by, hanging out, spending your time with me this morning, this afternoon, and, we'll see you again next week. I don't know. Way my schedule's going, the way things are going right now, my life is chaos, and, I may not have a chance to pop on in the morning. Just keep your eye open. I'm hoping things will settle down, the dust will settle in maybe a month, and, I can just, I don't know, get back on a regular. I want to do more. I've said that time and time again. I want to do more. I wanna get back out in the field. I wanna do more on boots on the ground video recording. I wanna do other stuff and pre-recorded stuff here in the studio. I just want to do more, and, I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, and, until next time, folks, like I said, keep your eyes open. I might be on tomorrow, I don't know. I might be on Saturday, I don't know, maybe. I don't I like I said, I don't see a steady thing in the future for right now. So, well, you know, if reason why I apologize is because I like being here. It's more or less me apologizing to myself, really, as much as it is apologizing to y'all, because this is really very therapeutic for me. It calms me down. It gives me an outlet. You guys are somebody to talk to, bounce ideas off of, and I get responses back. You guys are always here, and, I just can't express to you how much I appreciate that. I really do, and, everybody, I'm gonna jump off here now, and until next time, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I love you, and I mean it. Y'all have a great day.